I'm never going to be able to shift all that. The roof of the tunnel must have collapsed. I'm never... The roof... Whatever lives in there is scared of the light. No way am I going in there. There's something in there. Something horrible. I'm not climbing up there just to get souvenirs. It's an old advertisement for Anchor Insurance. I wonder if Anchor's grandfather was a complete zero, too. The picture is covered with mold and dirt. I'm not It's the station's name. Museum. Uh-oh, the tunnel roof doesn't look too stable. That thing's alive! I wonder what it is. It's warm and throbbing with a tough skin. I can't slide it, push it, or pull it. The skin's too tough to tear with my fingers. The skin is too hard to cut. It's penetrated the outer skin. It's stuck in the vein, but hasn't pierced it completely. It's penetrated the outer skin. I can't quite reach it. That patch of plaster looks damp and crumbly. I've exposed the bricks beneath the plaster. I can't quite reach it. The mortar holding those bricks has crumbled away. None of the other bricks are loose. It's penetrated the outer skin. Ugh! I made a hole right through the vein! There's no way of turning it off. It's a medical robot. There's no way of turning it off. Better be careful I don't fall in there. The cover must regulate the heat from below. I can't reach it from here. I can't reach it from here. I can't reach it from here. Pulling the handle has loosened the grill. The grill will fall if it's stepped on. The mesh is too fine to get the bar in. It's recharging itself at the power supply. There aren't any external switches. It's activated by the robot's presence. How do you feel, Joe?
I'm completely operational, and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
That's a relief. Is there any immediate danger?
If your presence here is detected, termination is more than likely. Negative.
Are you really the Joey I grew up with? You don't sound like him.
That is unavoidable. My shell has a limited syntactic processor.
Oh well. At least you're not so argumentative. They don't appear to do anything. They don't appear to do anything.
Hello! I was not expecting a visitor. Allow me to introduce myself.
We've already met several times.
I am known as Walter, and I am the future.
You're not human, are you?
Now, whatever gave you that idea? I'm obviously not a machine, or an animal. In fact, I differ little from you.
You're talking of a future designed by LINC?
Certainly. It was not LINC itself, designed by your own fathers.
What are LINC's plans for the real humans?
We are all members of the same family. We can coexist quite peacefully until they disappear through natural wastage.
What do you mean, natural wastage?
Following the sterilization program, the old humans will slip quietly into extinction. But you need have no concern for the well-being of the human race, or for the future, come to that, since you have no future.
Please be more specific.
I want a detailed report on everything, especially that android.
The android could be dangerous.
Exactly. I don't want to risk my neck. Give me a report on the tank room.
The growth tanks contain developing androids. Nourishment is supplied from a tank. The temperature is maintained by convection from an underground source. It is programmed to safeguard the developing androids.
Is he dangerous?
It's certainly stupid enough to constitute a threat. The tank contains chemicals on which the androids feed.
So, without it, they'd die?
Affirmative.
Is there a way of draining the tank?
Manual evacuation is achieved by opening a tap. Access to the computer is denied.
Tell me about the growth tanks.
Access to the growth tanks is not possible.
That will distract the android technician.
Hello! I was not expecting a visitor. A puddle? The tank must be leaking.
Humans 1, androids 0. The heat from below rises through that. Never mind. I can't reach the tap without stepping in the puddle. It's sticky and slightly astringent, making my fingers tingle. There's a weird fetus thing floating in it. Whoever said babies were cute? The casing is thin, but very hard. No obvious explanation of what it's controlling. There aren't any manual controls. I've got a hunch I'll need to open that. No way of opening. No manual controls. Never mind. It's displaying some info. It's a view of the reactor.
You've saved me the bother of coming to find you.
I should have guessed you were part of all this.
Why do you think Reich had to die when he tried to kill you? Or that meddling girl who tried to help you escape? LINC needs you alive, Overman. That's why it planned this family reunion.
Get out while you can, Rob.
Stop! Tell me what you want from me!
You won't be needing this robot where you're going.
Aha! Another ID card from my collection. There's no point in searching the android again. It's an android! It wasn't Joey's lucky day. Poor Joey didn't last long in that shell. I'll take his board as a memento. Whatever's in there is extremely cold. Whatever's in it could be liquid nitrogen. Instant frostbite if I put my hand in there. Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand! Instant frost. There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank. The computer is controlling the tank and displaying its readings on the monitor. Pressing the keys has no effect. Hey, wake up, rubber features! The metal is solid and impenetrable. The metal is solid and impenetrable. That tickles! It must lead deeper into the complex. Another... Nothing seems to have happened. There's an expansion port in the cabinet. There's an expansion... A computer for... How do you feel, Joey?
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I feel soft and curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
Thanks for saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
Are we close to LINC's core?
Almost certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man. The pictures in the campfire. He saw it too. The evil beneath the city. And then he died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir. Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history? A Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Ears, body hair, those little decorative parts?
You're better off without them, believe me. Never mind. I've got a fresh sample now. The tissue is frozen now. Never mind. Place your hand on that lock sensor.
With pleasure, sir.
That tickle. Let's try that.
I suggest we touch the sensors simultaneously, sir.
Hey, Rubber Man! What's wrong with you?
I appear to have a problem, sir. My hand has melted onto the door.
I don't like to leave you here.
I'll be free in no time, sir. Have you got an axe?
No, I haven't. Why?
You could have used it to sever my hand.
That's unthinkable. Still stuck?
I'm afraid so, sir. It's frustrating, to say the least.
Never mind. Hey, Rubberman! Would these tongs help to free you?
Not a chance, sir.
Hey, Rubber... It's a grizzly, but maybe I can snip your fingers with these shears.
I had already thought of that, sir. Unfortunately, it couldn't be done. My skin is far tougher than yours.
It's what keeps the pipes in place.
They serve as a ladder. There aren't any controls on the spout. It's supplying nourishment to that organism. That's the last place I want to end up. It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment. Rats! I can't climb to the cable from here. If I jumped to the cable, I'd be stuck there. Hanging that cable there was a waste of time. Yes, I've poisoned the sludge. This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.